In the scorching heat of the desert, under the unforgiving sun, a woman named Hagar found herself alone and desperate. She was an Egyptian servant who had once been part of the household of Abraham and Sarah. Her story was one of struggle, rejection, and ultimately, divine intervention. Hagar had been given to Abraham by Sarah, his wife, to bear a child since Sarah was barren. Hagar conceived and gave birth to a son named Ishmael. However, when Sarah miraculously conceived and gave birth to her own son, Isaac, jealousy and tension filled the household. Sarah, feeling threatened by Hagar and Ishmael, demanded that Abraham send them away. Reluctantly, Abraham complied, and Hagar, with her young son Ishmael, was cast out into the wilderness. With only a skin of water and some bread, they wandered aimlessly, their future uncertain and bleak. As the water ran out, Hagar's despair deepened. She could not bear to watch her son suffer and die of thirst. In an act of desperation, she placed Ishmael under a bush and sat a good distance away, weeping bitterly. She lifted her voice in anguish, crying out to God in her distress. In that moment of utter despair, God heard Hagar's cry. An angel of the Lord called to her from heaven, saying, "What ails you, Hagar? Don't be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Lift the boy up, and hold him with your hand, for I will make him a great nation." Genesis 21 verses 17 to 18. The angel then opened Hagar's eyes, and she saw a well of water nearby. She quickly filled the skin with water and gave it to Ishmael to drink. Their thirst was quenched, and their lives were saved. Hagar's story is a powerful testament to God's compassion and faithfulness. Even in her darkest hour, God saw her, heard her cry, and provided for her needs. Her experience in the desert became a turning point, a reminder that God is always present, even in the most desolate places. Through her trials, Hagar learned that God is the God who sees, the God who hears, and the God who provides. Her story serves as a beacon of hope for all who feel lost, rejected, and alone, reminding us that God's love and care extend to every person, no matter their circumstances. Scripture references: Genesis 16, 1-16, Genesis 21, 8-21.